Hello everyone, this is Marie Manucherry. Today I wanted to talk about energy medicine and the mind. Why and how does energy medicine work? And how important is it that our mind changes, that our thoughts shift, that our belief systems become movable? First and foremost, I do think that is the most important thing about energy medicine. That's why energy treatments are so profound and necessary and helpful for many people, is because when you receive an energy treatment, you relax, you calm down. The particles in your body, because everything is made out of energy, your liver, including this table that I'm standing next to that the laptop is resting on while I'm recording this video, are all made out of subatomic particles. And no, we cannot see them. We cannot see particle mass with the naked eye. With an electron microscope, we certainly can. And particle mass vibrates at different frequencies, meaning that they move at different speeds. Things that are appearing to us in the physical realm as solid material, and I underline that word appearing because everything's based on perception, that those items like this desk or my laptop or the camera that I'm looking into, they're vibrating at a slower rate than, let's say, the particle mass that we can't see that, let's say, lives in our body or is floating around in the air or lives in the sky. Because everything has energy in it and everything is energy. So there's a frequency to the laptop that it's allowing the particles to move at a certain frequency that makes it visible for all of us who live in the physical realm. Now there are many other particle properties that are moving at such a faster rate that we can't see them. Even if we had an electron microscope, they would be very challenging to see because they're so tiny, their mass is so tiny, and they move so fast. The quicker energy moves, the lighter it becomes, the less dense it is, and the harder it is to see it. But if you could just believe or become curious of the fact that everything is alive with energy, that would be very helpful for our discussion. Now, when you go see an energy worker, how the energy worker believes, feels, his or her own perception actually affects you, believe it or not. In fact, that's why it's important that we create relationships with people that are like-minded, that have similar philosophies and beliefs that we have, especially if you believe or want to believe in positivity and you want to create change in your life. You need to be surrounded with like-minded people who, first of all, trust that you could have everything that you want in your life, believe that you're valuable, and kind of emanate that energy out towards you. And of course, it's really lovely if you could do that for everyone as well. As an intuitive and a healer, that's something that I've always held in my body. I believe everyone is precious, worthy, deserving, valuable. I believe in the power and the magnificence of all forms. So my body is already vibrating that frequency before I even connect with a person I've never met before. So that interaction is actually affecting their cells and their DNA and their energy system before we even connect. In fact, I've had many clients tell me that up to a couple weeks before the session that we have had scheduled, they start to feel better. They go, oh, Marie must be working on me. And I go, well, I'm really not consciously working on you, but our energies have come together. You're thinking about me, you're on my schedule, and we're coming into this beautiful frequency and vibration about each other. Now, when I work with someone, because I just naturally know how to move energy, we're all moving energy, by the way, whether we realize it or not, being positive, being a happy person, believing in all things beautiful moves energy in a more positive aspect of your being. Learning how to manage the mind is really important, and that's one of the biggest things that I do in my practice, along with holding this lovely frequency for individuals, and also moving into their thought processes and looking at the way they see and feel about things. And yes, I just naturally know how to do this. And then I bring up new ideas. I bring up ways and tools for them to shift their mind, because that's really what we all have to do throughout the day, all of our lives, is we need to manage our thoughts. We need to bring positive thoughts into it. We need to use tools and techniques so that we have a healthy mindset, so we create positive perception, so that we can attract more positive energy. Because whatever your body is vibrating in, whatever is happening to you, whatever you're thinking, you are creating a frequency. And that frequency is attracting more frequency that's the same, because like attracts like. That's a quantum physics law. So it's going to be very important that you start to manage your thoughts, being mindful of what you're thinking. Let's say that you, health-wise, you've been worried about your body and you've made an appointment to see your doctor, I'm going to recommend that unless you can think positively about that upcoming appointment, please don't think about it. We don't want to send negative energy to a health meeting that we're going to have with a practitioner. You don't want to do that. You want to have your body relaxed. You want to have your mind relaxed. You want your cells to be functioning at a high level. The body is really intelligent. It's profoundly brilliant. And if you think negatively and worry a lot, it's like you can't hear the messages that your body's trying to tell you about what's in your best interest. And your body can heal itself. Everyone's body has the capacity to heal itself. Your cells have memory. They have wisdom. They know how to create healthier cells. If there's not healthy cells, they know how to change your blood pressure. They know how to maintain the function and pressure in your eyes. They know how to build healthy bones. Really, believe me, the body is incredibly intelligent. So if you keep sending it stories that you're afraid, that you're worried, scary pictures about other things that have happened to other people or that you've read about, then you're telling your body you want it to operate that way. You don't want to do that. It's better off that you just don't think about your body if you can't think about it positively. And you want to do tricks and techniques to help your brain think about other things. You need to be very kind to yourself. You need to be extremely loving. You need to speak positively to your body. If your joints are bothering you, I want you to look down and go, I love you so much. I love how flexible you are. I love that you are allowing me to have a free and wonderful life. Imagine if you tried that for a few weeks versus, oh, I think I'm getting arthritis. Oh my gosh, I'm just going to be like Uncle Joe. Oh my God. And you start imagining, your fingers all knotted up. That's not healthy. And because the body is so incredibly powerful, yet it is your body and it's going to listen to you, you want to make sure you're telling it beautiful stories, that you're sending a happy frequency to it and happy vibration to it. So one of the most important things to do to receive energy, because everything is made out of energy and you want to have powerful, beautiful energy coming into your body, is that you will need to think and feel happy thoughts. This is imperative. Remember, high frequency energy, which also is drenched in positive, happy thoughts, runs at a really high frequency. That means it moves very, very quickly. It's very, very light. It's not heavy. It's not dense energy. And that's what you want to have in your body. Energy workers, that's what they do. They know how to move energy into their own body or to allow it to move through walls or the floor. We're in my office right now. And then when they lay hands on you, or even from afar on a drawing they may make of you, or sometimes they'll imagine that you have a smaller body laying on top of a pillow, and then as they place hands onto it, then that vibration and that frequency is moving into your body. But you can do this for yourself at any time. You could just close your eyes even right now. You could be sitting or standing. You could have some beautiful thoughts. Maybe think of a beautiful open meadow or a rushing river or something that makes you happy personally. I love the outdoors. Got a pretty sneakaboo picture over here of the backyard. And once your mind starts to stay in the frequency of something beautiful, you might even feel your body filling up with light and energy. But you could also visualize. If you don't feel that, you don't sense that, you could visualize. And visualization is really important because you are a powerful being. Your body's intelligent. You could visualize that all the pores on your skin. And maybe you'll just imagine a patch of pores on your arm or your leg. Doesn't matter. Your body is really smart. It will get the idea and move very quickly. Imagine that all the pores on your body are open and that you are visualizing beautiful subatomic particles. They could look like raindrops if you want them to. They can look like tiny moving little blobs of frequency. You could imagine an electron or a proton if you want to. It could look like beams of light. But imagine your body pulling all of that energy in. You're just imagining all the pores in your body just. That's really good. It's very good. And as that's moving into your body, continue to think of positive things because you want to pull in positive energy. Maybe you do that every day for several minutes. Maybe this is your new meditation. Don't think about something you're worried about regarding your health. Only allow yourself to be in positive thoughts. That's how powerful we are. In fact, modern science is proving to us all the time that if we value ourselves, if we can feel kindness towards ourselves, if we have a healthy sense of worth for our being, we allow our mind to override the negative mindsets that we learned at a very early age, because I believe that belief systems set in before the age of 5 that usually have nothing to do with who we are or what we've experienced, have everything to do with what other people told us, what we perceived about an event, what we witnessed. So they have nothing to do with the adult that you've become, even the shortcomings that you've had. They have nothing to do with who you are. They have a lot to do with what you perceived and what you experienced at a very young age. And if parents aren't really aware, and parenting is a big and busy job, they're not there to correct, excuse me. They're not there to be mindful enough to correct your thoughts so that you can go, oh, my mom really didn't mean that, or my dad's just in a bad mood, it has nothing to do with me, or my parents are actually happy, or if they're not happy, that has nothing to do with me. A lot of people don't speak to children as if they're intelligent creatures, but they are. And they're listening and they're paying attention all the time. So when you're healing yourself, that's really what you're healing. You're healing the mindsets that you created from a very young moment in your life that have nothing to do with you. And that's why it's so important to learn to manage your mind, to think positively, to bring in beautiful energy, to have positive visualizations in your being all the time, because that will generate new experiences into the neurotransmitters. A lot of repetition and interruption is important to create healthy energy, heal your body, heal your love life, heal your financial life, heal your career life. It's all about your mind. It's all about what you think. It's all about what you vibrate. I hope you're having a beautiful day. Bye-bye.